Hey friends, and welcome to class. Of course, my name is Tiffany, and for today we have about 55 minutes of a resistance band class. So you'll need a band. If you don't have a band, you can use weights, but I just have a normal band that I got off of Amazon that I tied in a knot. You might have some booty bands that look a lot cooler and a lot prettier than this. That's totally fine. What you'll want is to make sure that if you have a band that you're tying in a knot, that you can have a little resistance when you pull your arms away with your elbows at your side. So we'll be doing some shoulder work with that. Other than the band, I do have my set of heavy weights, my set of light weights, 5 pounds and 2 pounds, and my mat. Once you have your equipment, I'll see you on the mat. So coming to your mat, we're going to start a little different today. Come to a downward facing dog and just pedal out your legs left and right. So we're just going to start relaxing the body, getting the mind prepared for the next 55 minutes of class. So pressing your hips up, feel that deep stretch into the body. Breathe here. On your next inhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, drop your left knee, and then on your inhale, lift your chest up, sink your hips low, relax your shoulders down. You can tuck your back toes, you can lie the top of your foot down, whatever feels good. Relaxing into this position, feel that deep body stretch. One more inhale, reach up as high as you can, and then on your exhale, find a twist. Reach your right hand back, your left hand goes forward. So twisting to the same side, your knee is at the top of the mat, and then like you're hugging a big tree, reach your arms in opposite directions. Continue to sink your hips low. On your next inhale, right hand comes to the low back, left hand comes up and over. Feel that deep side stretch into the left side body. And then exhale, cartwheel hands down and pause here. Really sink your hips low. Maybe you let your right knee fall out to the right. Maybe you drop your forearms down if that feels good. You can also grab behind you for your left leg with your right foot. On your next inhale, slowly come to your palms, tuck your left toes, and step your left toes to the top of the mat. Come into a little malasana squat. So if this looks different in your body, that's okay. You can have your heels lifted. You can have your hips lifted. Breathe here. And then take your left hand, bring it to your right foot, open up the right hand, and then exhale, switch sides. Right hand comes to the left foot, left arm reaches up, and then exhale, hands come to the earth, hips come up, heel toe your feet to touch, and then inhale, grow to the sky, reach your palms up high, and then exhale, fold. Step it back, downward facing dog, and then step your left foot forward, drop your right knee. Inhale, lift your arms up, sink it low. And then exhale, twist it open, left arm reaches back, right arm reaches forward. Breathe here. On your inhale, right hand comes up. And then exhale, palms come to the earth, maybe your forearms come to the earth, whatever feels good to you. And then press into your palms. And then one quick malasana here. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, come all the way down towards your plank. Grabbing your band here. Place your band around your forearms, like right around underneath your elbows, and then bring your hands shoulder width distance apart. We're going to come into a push-up position. So whether that's on your knees or on your toes, whatever feels good for you, let's take it down. So lower it down for 2, and then press it up for 2. Yes, lower, nice to the band. Lift it up, super slow, yes. So core is engaged. Elbows go out to the side. Remember, you can always drop your knees down. Yes, lower, 2, lift, 2. So good. Can you touch your chest to the band? Press it up. Let's speed that up. So lower, lift. Again, you can always drop to your knees if that feels good in your body. it's down, it's up, so good. Lower, lift, down, lift. All right, we're gonna hold this low, tiny presses. 4, 3, 2, right here, and press. Little press, it's press. So you're hovering down, maybe your chest is touching the mat. Squeeze your shoulders together. We'll take this from the top in 2 and 1. Here we go. So lower down for 2, and then lift it up for 2. Here we go. It's lower down for 2, lift it up for 2. Last one slow, we'll speed it up. 4, 3, 2, let's get it. Lower, lift, down, and up. Keeping the belly button hugged to the spine. Oh my goodness. We're gonna drop this down to our forearms. 4, 3, yes you can. 2, last one, and 1. And then come to your forearms. I like to have my forearms on the ground, fingers pointing forward, whatever feels good. We're gonna walk our knees in. Right knee, then left is right, and back is left, and back. Yes, really squeeze the core. See if you can keep your hips low. Is right, is back. Belly button hugs the spine. Right, back, left, back. Keep it up. Is right, and back, left, back. All right, last one slow. Each side, we'll speed it up. 4, 3, 2, run it out. Is right, left, left, left. Yes, you can. Right, keep your core engaged. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Right, left. We'll drop it down to the bellies. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So drop it down to the bellies, and then bring your arms out in front of you. Grab the band with your arms, your hands rather, and then lift your arms up, and then we'll pull it back. Pull, press, pull, press. Yes, pull, press. You can also do this with weights. You've got it. Pull, press, keeping your chest lifted, nice and proud. Pull, use your back muscles, use your shoulder muscles. We'll hold it back, tiny presses. 4, 3, 2, right here. It's press, press. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let that go. Drop your band for now, and then come to a seated position. Legs are nice and long in front of you. Grab your weights, your heavy weights. Place them so your palms face each other. Press to the sky. We're just gonna roll down. We'll roll up, and then we'll press the arms up and down. Follow me, we'll start slow. 2, 1, here we go. So lower. 3, 2, 1, then roll up. 3, 2, 1, then pull down. 2, press up. 2, all right, last one slow. Keeping your arms nice and straight, lift. Keeping your heels on the mat. Yes, pull down. 2, press up. 2, all right, we're gonna speed things up just a bit. 2, 1, follow me, so lift. 2, pull down, press up. Lower, 2, lift. Keeping your heels on the mat, keep your core nice and strong. Yes, you can. 2, pull down, press, yes, lower. 2, like you're doing a little roll up, down, up. Keep going, so good, like you're a fruit roll up. Yes, imagine it. It's kind of a funny visual when you think of yourself as a fruit roll up. It's down, it's up, roll down for 2, roll up for 2, pull down, press up, yes, down, so good. Lift, keeping the belly button hugged into the spine. Breathe into this. It's super slow, super controlled. Down, up, yes, 4 more. You've got this. Lift, whoo, pull down, press, roll down nice and slow. Lift, slow, pull, press. 2 more, it's down. 2, lift, 2, pull the arms in, press the arms up, down. Last one, you've got this. Lift, whoo, down, press. It's pulled down. 2, and then drop the weights to the side, and then bring the hands behind your head, and then lift, lower. It's up, it's down, lift, down. So it's like a little Shavasana core work here. You're on your back, finding the rectus abdominis core muscles, finding that rib to hip connection. Down, it's lift, lower, yes, it's up and down, up, down, keep going, reach, down. All right, we're gonna hold this high, tiny crunches in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold high and then lift, tiny lift. So shoulders are off the mat as high as you can lift them. Protecting your neck by keeping your head heavy in your hands, gluing your heels into the earth like you're pressing your heels down to the ground. Keep going. Let's lift, lift. All right, we're gonna hold this high, find little penguins. Reach your fingers towards our toes. 2 and 1, start right. So right, left, right, left. Yes, reach right, reach left, reach right, reach left. Shoulders are off the mat. So good, friends, so good. Here we go. It's right and left. It's right and left. Keep going. 8, 7, you've got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one each side, and 1. So good. Slowly come to roll up to a seat, just to flip onto your back. So we're moving right along. I'm going to use my light weight, so I'm taking my 2-pound weights, and I'm going to place them behind me. My chin will be down to the earth. I'm going to keep my head up just a little bit because of this mic, but palms face up. And then we're just going to lift and lower the arms. 2 and 1, follow me. So lift it nice and slow, and then tap it to the earth. Yes, lift. 2, down, 2. So we're working through the triceps, keeping the arms squeezed into the middle of the body, and down, 2. All right, last one slow, we'll speed it up. In 2 and 1, follow me. So lift, lower. Y'all, this is gonna get spicy really fast. So note how you're feeling. Feel free to drop the weights. That's totally okay. Body weight is good weight. Up and down. Yes, it's lift. Lower, I'm actually gonna drop the weights. Yes, lift, lower, lift, down. Yes, it's up, down. So really lift your arms up high, lift, lower, and squeeze them in like you want your forearms to kiss. Lift, lower, up, down. We'll hold this high, tiny lifts in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny lifts right here, just lift, little lift. Yes, hold as high as you can. Notice how you're feeling here. Lift, lift. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Lift, lift. Relax your face. Breathe into this. I know it's hard, friends. You can do it. Lift, lift. We're gonna come back to full range. That slow count, 2 count lift. 2 and 1, follow me. So lift, 2, we're down to the ground for 2. Yes, up, 2, y'all. I am shaking. I'm not even using weights. Down, 2. All right, last one slow, we'll speed it up. In 2 and 1, let's go. So lift, lower, lift, lower. Yes, it's up and down, lift, down. Yes, so good, so good. Keeping your core engaged here, even engaged through the glutes a little bit. Lift, lower, so we have that full body engagement. Lift, lower. Yes, it's up and down. Reach up, release. Yeah, so maybe you're just tapping the ground. You're not actually relaxing to the ground. We're gonna hold this high, squeeze in right here. Just squeeze, release. Squeeze in, release. Like you want the weights to tap each other. Squeeze, release. Here we go. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, friends. So humbling. Okay, let that go. And then place your weights off to the sides and grab your band. Come to stand. So grabbing your band, you're gonna place it around your forearms, right underneath your elbows. You're gonna glue your elbows in towards the ribs. I know that's different than what I always say, right? And then reach your arms away. So they're about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. We'll reach our arms up to the sky. 2 and 1. So lift, 2, and then down, 2. Yes, so lift it up, lower it down. Yeah. So it's kind of like you're sliding your forearms up a wall when you reach it up. So reach your shoulders out in front of you, lift, 2, lower, 2. So good, it's lift, yes. Keeping this resistance on your arms the whole time so you can feel that shoulder burn. We're working through that rotator cuff muscle, so good for us. Lift, 2, lower, 2, yes, up, 2, down, yep. Keeping your back flat and straight up, your core is engaged, down. Let's speed that up, so lift, lower. You guys, my arms are on fire. This exercise is so good for your shoulders. Just everyday movement, lift, lower. How often do you do this movement every day? You don't even think about it. So often, lifting things above your head, up into the kitchen cupboards, whatever it is. So good for us to train our arms this way. Is lift, lower. Try to keep the resistance on the band. I know it's tough. We'll hold this high in 2 and 1. So hold this high and then pull and then release. Yes, just pull out, in, pull, in. So good. Yes, so your elbows are at about a 90-degree angle here. It's out, it's in. Yes, pull, release. So good. It's out, it's in. Yes, so we find that pause when we pull it out, and in. Oh my gosh, so hard. Just 4. Yep, only 3 more. 3, and then we'll bring our elbows back to our ribs. Last one. 1, elbows to the rib, and then left arm out, left arm in. Left arm out, left arm in. Left out, left in, left out, left in. Yeah, so really glue your elbows in again. So elbows they're glued to your ribs, out and in. And right here, your right arm doesn't move. It's stabilizing the band, so you can really rotate open, find that external rotation of your shoulder. So good, so good. It's open, in, Yes, like you're, I don't know, backhanding someone, a small child, because, I don't know, that's what that height is. Yes, it's in, it's out, in, it's out. So good. Keep doing it. We're gonna switch the sides, 2 and 1. So right side, in. So now we just switch the sides out. It's out, in, yes. Find that external rotation of the shoulder. In, out, in. So good. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, drop your band. We're done with this for a second. And then come to your heavy weights. Coming to a wide second on your mat. So feet are spread apart, almost like a goddess or a horse stance. And then roll your shoulders down. Sink your hips nice and low. Hands are in front of you, palms face forward. We're just gonna find a dip of the hips. 2 and 1, 2 count. So dip, 2, lift, 2. So I always like to pretend I have frog legs here. Open, 2, yes, so bending the knees, up, 2. So your knees stay bent the whole time, up, 2, so good. All right, friends, your hips are lined over your shoulders and your head is over your shoulders. Other way around. Head over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Let's add a bicep curl. 2 and 1. So dip, curl, lift. Keep the knees bent. Yes, lift, curl. Yes, up, extend. Yes, dip the knees, curl the arms, lift the legs, release the arms. So good here. So you want your tailbone to be like pointed to the earth. Like you can imagine your tailbone like a little monkey tail or a little lizard tail, whatever it might be, touching the earth. It's like a little spring for you. Dip, curl, lift. Let's speed that up. So dip, curl, extend. Dip, curl, extend. So good. Dip, curl, up. Dip, curl, up. So good. You're keeping your knees bent. A lot of animal analogies here. You got frog legs and a monkey tail. So good, so good. Dip, curl, up. Dip, curl, up. All right, we'll hold this low. Tiny dips. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. It's dip, curl, dip, dip, dip. So your arms can be up by you. They can be on your hips, whatever feels good. Dip, dip, yes, it's dip, dip. How low can you bend your knees? Sinking your hips, feel the outer thighs on fire. Whoo! Shoulders over your hips. Breathe into it, relax into it. Smile at yourself, you're doing great. Dip, dip, yes, it's dip. Little dip, all right. We're gonna add the arms. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So find that reset position. Knees are bent, hands are in front of you. Let's dip, curl, 2 and 1. So dip, curl, lift, squeeze the booty at the top. Dip, curl, lift, extend. So now here we are with the elbows off the ribs again, like that classic maneuver that I always say. Up, 2, so we can keep the work in the biceps, breathing into it. Dip, curl, lift, extend. So good. It's dip, curl, lift, extend. All right, we're gonna keep this up, but we're gonna lift the right heel right here. Dip, curl, lift, extend. So now all we changed is our right heel is lifted off the mat. Let's speed it up. 2 and 1 single count. So dip, curl, extend. Dip, curl, extend. Yes, find that monkey tail, lizard tail, reaching to the earth. Dip, curl, up. Dip, curl, up. So good. It's dip, keeping your knees bent, squeezing the booty the whole time. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Dip, lift. Yes, it's dip and up. Dip, curl, extend. So good. Up, down, dip, up. Okay, we're gonna hold this slow. Tiny dips with the heel raised. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low and dip. Little dip. All right, this time arms are at a 90-degree angle. Finding that press and pull. 2 and 1. Here we go. So press, pull, press, pull. Yes, it's press, pull, press, pull. All right, we're gonna take this from the top. Switch the heels out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start it from the top. Hands are low. Reset for just a second. Left heel lifts and then dip. 2, lift. 2. So good, guys. Whoo, gals. Monkey tails. We're almost there. We're on the last leg of this workout, and then we'll move on to the next body part. So good, so good. Dip, curl. Let's speed it up. 2 and 1. So dip, lift, dip, lift. So good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll hold this low. Find our tiny little dips. 4, 3, 2, right here. Just dip and dip. Little dip, dip. Holding the hands out. Pause low. Lift the right heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. All right. You no longer need the weights. Drop the weights. And then come to less of a horse pose, goddess pose. We're gonna come into a little squat, but wider than a normal squat. So it's a little bit wider than your hips. 2 and 1, squat it back. So squat, 2, and then lift it up to the sky. Yes, squat, 2, lift it up to the sky. Squeeze the booty at the top. So good. Lift, 2. All right, so we're sinking low here, sinking our booty back as far as you can, and then lifting it up. You can add weights at this part if you want, but you'll need to drop them probably, or you can try, I don't know. Whatever feels good in your body. We're gonna find a little high five. Our hand will touch our opposite foot. Follow me, here we go. So down, 2, and then tap your hand to your foot. And then down, 2, and then tap opposite way. Yes, so down, 2, tap left hand, right foot, down, 2, tap right hand, left foot. Here we go. So tap, tap, squat, tap. Yes, give yourself a high five. Tap, woo, yes, it's squat, tap, squat, tap. Yes, how low can you go? Fine. Now we're just a monkey in general. You got it. Squat, left, squat, tap right, squat, tap left. Yes, find that momentum to really find that high five. Squat, tap. Find that noise. Woo, squat. Yes. Find that empowerment. The palm of your hand to the heel of your foot. Squat, left, yes, and squat. And right, keeping your core engaged, heart up. Relax the shoulders down. 4 more, you've got it. Squat, woo, down, you've got it. Squat, down, squat, left, yes, squat. All right, when I said 4 more, I meant 4 more on each side. Squat, down, last one, squat, right, squat, left, stay middle, squat, lift, squat, lift, yes, maybe here, woo, you add the weights, squat, lift, squat, lift, so good. How low? Can you sink your booty back? Squeeze the booty at the top. Oh my goodness, yes, down, up, so good. All right, friends, we're gonna hold this low. Find tiny little squats to finish. In 4, in 3, you've got this. 2, and 1. Tiny squats right here, just squat and lift, squat, lift. Yes, like you wanna sit on a tiny chair, but I don't know, there's a tack on it. Squat, lift, and your friend told you at the last second, you're just hovering here, you've got it. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, let that go. Friends, we got one little push, and then we're gonna take a break for just a second. But I want you to push yourselves here. Find that edge. So we're gonna come again, wide leg. Hands, actually we're gonna come pencil shape in the middle of your mat. And we're gonna find a really, really slow jumping jack. We'll find a fast one, but find your rhythm here. Here we go. 2 and 1. So it's arms up, right leg out, and then back, pencil shape. So left leg out, arms up, and then pencil shape. Yes, left, right, center. So good. Left, arms up, center. Let's speed that up. So right, center, left, center. Yes, okay, friends. Know you can pick your pace. This is your class. This is your body. So if this feels good for you, stay here. Otherwise, jumping jacks. Out, in, yes, you can, so good. Out, in, woo, yes. And if you want, you can always add some light weights. Out, in, yes, you can, you've got it. Breathe into it. We're just speeding up the heart a little bit, then we'll take it down. Up, yes, it's I want to say a cartwheel. It feels like a little cartwheel, right? A cartwheel standing up, so good. Find your rhythm, find your breath. You got it. Up, out, and out, so good. Out. Relax your body, relax your mind. You can do anything, so good, so good. Out. All right, we're gonna slow this back down. 2, 1, here we go. So out to the right, back to the center, out to the left, back to center. Yes, right, 2. Of course, if you want to keep up with the fast-paced jumping jacks, feel free. It's right, 2, center, 2. We'll speed it up just a little bit. 4, 3, 2, follow me. So right, center, left, center. Yes, breathe into this. I'm getting a little sweaty. All right, we got our final push. We're gonna find jumping jacks to the end of this song, and then we're on our mats. 2 and 1, here we go. It's out, in, breathe into it. Out, in, yes, you can. Out, in, we only have seconds left. Up, down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, breathe into it. Come to the top of your mat. If you have a chair, you can rest your hands on your chair. If you don't, I'm just gonna place my right ankle over my left leg and then just hinge over like a little figure 4 position. Head over, down below my heart. Breathe here, letting it go. Finding that stretch into the outer hip, the outer right leg. Relaxing through the face, relaxing through the jaw. Breathing into it.
When I return from the afterglow, will
And then slowly release. Finding a standing splits, reach your right leg up high. Pull your chest towards your left leg.
Take me back where I belong.
Finding some nice long muscles in the leg. Stretching them. Of course, your standing splits could look very different than mine. That's okay. And then slowly release your right foot down. Slide your left foot back. And then come into that lizard lunge again. Wiggle your right toes onto the outside of your right hand. You can stay here if that feels good, or maybe you drop down to your forearms. Breathe into it. Again, option here. Stay on your forearms, or maybe you reach around, grabbing for your left foot with your right hand, so you can feel that stretch in your quad. Let your right knee fall out to the side. Open your chest up towards the sky.
Show you what I wish I knew.
Let it go.
My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I
find your breath here, slowing down through the heart. One more inhale, and then exhale, slowly release, and then send your hips back, lengthen through your right foot, so you're finding a half split. Pull your toes towards your nose, pull your heart towards your ankle, send your hips back, maybe walk your fingers forward, really drive your right heel in towards the earth.
I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is
and then slowly roll your right foot down, tuck your left toes, step into that malasana squat for just a second. Let your hips go out wide, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep up, and then switch out. So left leg goes over right, fold over your figure four. Of course, you can always do this at a bar, a chair, a couch, a railing, whatever feels good to you. You can also just release into it using the weight of your upper body to open up through the left hip, if that feels good. One more inhale here, and then exhale, standing splits. Let your chest fall over your right leg. Breathe into this. And then exhale, left foot steps down, right foot steps back. Find your lizard lunge here. Maybe you drop your forearms down, maybe you stay on your hands. It doesn't matter, whatever feels good in your body. Breathe into this. Maybe you reach around, grabbing your left hand for your right foot, finding a quad stretch into your right leg. Breathe there for just a moment. And then exhale. Find your half splits. Slowly send your hips back. Pull your heart towards your left ankle. Pull your left toes towards your nose. Walk your fingers forward. Really drive your left heel into the mat so you can feel the stretch into the entire backside of your left leg. Breathe. And then slowly step your left foot down, tuck your right toes, step into that malasana squat, and then come to a seat, friends. And then grab your band. We're coming back to it, baby. So grab your band, place it above your knees, and then take a lightweight too, because why not? And then come to lie on your right side. So knees stack on top of each other, right forearm is down. And then really notice here that your left hip isn't hinging back, that it is really stacking on top of your right. So it's pointed down, knees are in line with your hips, and then place the weight on top of your thigh. We're gonna find a little hip lift with a clamshell, opening at the top, 2, 1. So lift your hips, open the top leg, and then lower the hips, drop the knees down. Yes, just like that. Let's keep it going. Lift, open, lower, 2. Yes, lift, open, lower, 2. Yes, up, open, down, 2. So you're really opening up through that left leg at the sky to find that hip muscle working, opening it up. So good, so good. Adjust yourself as necessary. Breathe into it. Don't forget about your core. It's still turned on. So good, so good. Lift, 2, lower, 2, left. it up. 2, 1, here we go. So lift open, down, clamshell, down, so good. It's lift, lower, up, down. You can always drop the weight if you need to, if you want to. It's just bonus. We're gonna hold this high, tiny lifts. 2, 1, here we go. It's lift, little lift. So you're just tapping your left knee back, up, up. Keep pressing through your right hip. We're gonna drop the hips down. Not yet, not yet, not yet. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, and then lift your toes up. So knees stay on the mat, and then we'll find a Mac Daddy clamshell, what I like to call it. 2 and 1. So open, 2, close the knees, down. Yes, open, 2. Use the resistance of the band to really work your hips. Open, 2, down, 2, so good. It's open. Oh my gosh, down, 2. Feel that work into the hips, into the booty, down. Last one, so we'll speed it up a bit. 4, 3, 2, let's get it. Up, down, lift, lower, up, down, lift, lower. So good. It's up, down. And then notice here if you're really sinking into your shoulder, your right shoulder, keep pressing into the mat. Lift, lower, up, down. All right, we'll hold this one high, find tiny lifts. 4, 3, 2, hold high and lift. Little lift up, little lift up, little lift up. Yep, remember your toes are off the mat. 8, 7, and then we have a transition coming. We'll hop onto our forearms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, drop the weight down and then come onto your forearms. And then your right leg is going to be working. So lift, cross, lift, cross. So your right leg is working here. Lift, down, up, down. So good. It's lift, lower, lift, down. So you're crossing your right knee behind your left leg. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Find that resistance on the band. Lift it up so high that you feel that tug. Lift, lower, up, down, lift, lower. All right, we'll hold this high. Find tiny little lifts in 4, 3, 2, right here. It's lift, little lift. Yes, you find that resistance. So good, so good. Lift, lift. All right, we'll bring the right knee in line with the left and then shoot it back. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Follow me. So knee into the knee, and then extend it long behind you. Knee into the knee, extend it long, lift it up. In to the knee, back, lift up. All right, last one, so we'll speed it up. 2 and 1, here we go. So in, kick back. In, kick back. Yes, it's in, it's back. Notice if you're really drooping into the shoulders, press the earth away. Find the shoulders protracting. In, back, oh, I can feel my booty working here. In and back. Resistance training is so tough, but so good for the body. In, back. All right, we'll hold this long. Find tiny lifts to finish. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just lift, lower, lift, lower. Yes, it's up, down, up, down. Yeah, it's super slow and super controlled and also tiny. It's like an inch up, an inch down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep pressing into your shoulders. Core is engaged. Hold high. In 2 and 1. Just 4, 3, 2 and 1. Oh my gosh, friends. All right, that was so much fun. We better do it again, but this time coming to the left side. So coming to the left side, left hand is down on the mat, stacking your right hip on top of your left this time. Whew. All right, are you guys ready for this? The weight is on your right thigh, top thigh. We'll find that clamshell. 2 and 1. So lift the hips, open, lower to the ground. Yes, up, 2, lower to the earth. Yes, up, squeeze, down, tap. So really squeeze the booty together at the top. Know the weight is optional. Yes, lift, 2, lower, tap, up, lift, down, so good, is lift, open, down, 2, yes, oh, I can feel it on this side, down, 2, yes, it's up, open, down, to the earth, yes, it's up, open, down, let's speed that up, so open, down, press, lower, yes, lift your hips up, so good, yes, it's up, down, yes, we'll hold this high, tiny little lifts into N1, just lift, little lift, yes, oh my gosh, hovering the right leg, pressing it back, squeezing booty together, we'll drop down to the hips in 4, 3, 2, and 1, drop it down, oh, thank God, bring your toes up, let's find that big daddy clamshell, open, 2, knee to knee, 2, yes, it's open, 2, how high can you open your leg with the band? Finding the resistance here, open, 2, down, 2, yes, open, 2, down, so good, open, whoo, lower, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow, it's lower, 2, I hope you do too, it's down, 2, lift, let's speed that up, so close, open, notice if you're drooping into your shoulders, really press away, down, open, lower, lift, yes you can, so good, yes it's down, lift, lower, lift, all right, we'll hold this high, tiny presses up, 4, 3, 2, right here, just press, little press up, yes, hold your knees open as wide as you can, and really squeeze with the booty, with the hip, woo, 8, 7, 6, 5, then we'll come down to our forearms, 4, 3, 2, and 1, oh my gosh, let it go, coming down to your forearms, all right, left leg lifts, crosses behind the right, up, cross, yes, lift, cross, so good, so changing booty muscles here, lift, cross, yes, up, down, so good, oh my goodness, full body workout today, there's a nice breeze coming through this window, I'm very grateful for it today, it's open, cross, actually, feeling that breeze through this window means that the wind is offshore, which is really good for surfing. It's lift, lower, all right, we'll hold this high. We're gonna find our tiny lifts in 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold high and lift, little kick up, yes, it's up, and up, lift, yes you can, up, and up, all right, we're gonna bring this into a knee to the knee position, extend the leg long, keep pressing into your shoulders right here, in 2, and 1, so with knee to knee, extend your leg long, in, 2, back, lift it up a little bit, yes, keeping your core engaged, oh my goodness, friends, this is super tough, woo, yes you can, in, 2, up, 2, yes, in, of course, the band always makes a difference depending on which resistance you have it on, light, medium, or heavy, in, 2, back, 2, woo, yes you can, so good for us to build that muscle memory, to build that resistance, to build that strength in our own body, down, 2, let's speed it up, in, 2, and 1, so in, and back, in, back, yes, we're gonna hold this long, find little lifts to the finish, 2, and 1, just lift, yes, push into it, you've got this, you can do this, we're just here for a few seconds, lift, yes, just 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold high, 4, 3, 2, and 1, oh my gosh, woo, that is tough, friends, no joke, okay, So slide the band off. We are making our way to the end here. Grab a heavy weight. And then once more, roll into your right side. This time is more chill, more relaxed. So relax your head into your hands. Right leg is above your left. Rather, your left leg is above your right. Your right leg's on the mat. Flex through your ankle. Place the weight on your inner thigh. You can place your knee down. You can place your leg up, whatever feels good. And then lift your leg up and then down to the earth. Yes, it's lift. 2, down, 2. Yes, it's lift. Woo. Down, 2. So now we're working into the inner thigh and down. Let's speed that up. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Yes, it's up and down. It's lift, it's lower. Yes, it's up and down. The weight is optional, friends. It's lift, lower. So if you can already feel this, you might not need the weight. Lift, lower, up, down. Yes, we're gonna hold this high, tiny lift. 4, 3, 2, right here. It's lift. Little lift. Yes, imagine you're touching the ceiling with your inner thigh. Lift. Yes, it's lift. Lift so good. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. My leg is heavy. You've got this. Just 4, and then we'll switch sides. In 2 and 1. Sweep your legs around. And then right leg goes over your left leg. Your left hand protects your head. Here we go. It's lift. 2. Tap the earth for 2. Yes, your left foot is flexed and you're reaching your inner thigh to the sky. Lift. 2. Down. 2. Yes. Super slow. Super controlled. Relax. Yes. Up. 2. Down. 2. All right. Last one slow. We'll speed it up. And 2. And 1. Let's go with lift. Tap. Up and down. Yes. Really drive through that inner thigh. Drive through your inner thigh. Like you're touching the ceiling. Is lift. Lower. Yes. Breathe into it. So super important here to have your ankle flexed. Your foot flexed rather. So it's like you're pointing your toes toward your nose, lifting your heel up. So you can keep that work in your inner thigh. It's lift, tap, lift, tap. All right, we're gonna hold this high by tiny lift. In 4, yes you can. In 3, 2, last one, and 1. Hold high right here and lift. Little lift, yes, it's lift. How high can you lift your leg? So good, working through the inner thigh. It's lift, lift. Core stays engaged, face is relaxed. Lift, lift, lift. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. We made it to the last song, working song anyway, so flip around. Feet are long in front of you. And then take your light weights. You can take heavy weights if you want. I'm taking light weights. And then like a little dead bug, palms face your toes. We're gonna find a jackknife, arms down, feet down. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lift. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so it's super slow, super controlled. And lift, keeping your core, your belly button hugged into your spine. It's down. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2. Speed it up just a little bit. So lower for 2. It's up to the sky. Yes, it's down. Oh my gosh. So super important here. It doesn't matter how low you go with the legs. It matters the natural curve of the spine. So down to the earth and lift for 2. Yes, so notice if you're really arching your back. If you're really arching your back like that, then just go down a little bit. Lift. Whew. It's okay. It doesn't matter how far you go down. tight your back, use your core. Lower, for 2, slice up, for 2, so good, it's down, and reach, lift to the sky. All right, we're gonna hold this up, reach our hands through our toes, in 4, 3, 2, and 1, here we go. So chest up, chest down, reach, and lower. Yes, like you want to touch your toes with the weights. So good, so good. Reach and lower. Reach, hold high right here. And then tiny lift, tiny reach. Just reach, little reach, so good. Keeping your shoulders off the mat. Is reach and reach, keep going. Reach and reach, yes. How high can you go? Yes, you can. It's okay if your knees are bent too, that's totally fine. Do what works in your body. Hug your belly button to your spine. And lift and lift. All right, we're gonna come back to the jack. Nice, put the head down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So lower, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. Yes, this is where the body becomes heavy. Oh my gosh, find your push. Find your edge. So good, so good. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. It's lower. 3, 2, 1, and lift. One more. It's lower. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Hover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Set your weights down. Breathe into it. Oh my gosh. Bring your knees into your chest. Pause here. Maybe you rock side to side if that feels good. Letting it go. Grabbing for the insides of your feet. Find a happy baby pose. So let your hips be heavy towards the earth. Bring your hands to the inside of your feet. And then exhale, pull your knees down to kiss your armpits. And like you're stamping your feet on the ceiling. Moving in opposite directions. Maybe you rock side to side if that feels good. Stretching into the legs, stretching into the hips here. And then slowly release your left leg down, interlace your fingers underneath your right knee, and on your inhale, hug your right knee in towards your right armpit. And then exhale, supine twist. Drape your right knee across the left side body, right arm comes out to a T, gazing over right fingertips. Breathe here, feel that spinal rinse, stretch into the outside hip. Letting it go. And then inhale back through center. Switch it out. So right leg goes long this time. Left knee hugs in. Interlace left fingers underneath. Left knee, inhale, hug your knee in. Give it a really, really nice squeeze. Like you want your left knee to touch your armpit. It might touch it, it might not. It doesn't really matter. It's just the goal. Not even a goal. It's just what you're looking at. One more inhale here, and then exhale. Left knee drapes over the right side body. Left hand goes long, gaze over your left fingertips. Gently press onto your left leg. Feel that twist in your body. Supine twist here. Spinal rinse. Inhale, bring yourself back through center. Again, give yourself a big hug, but this time wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to touch your knee. Let it go. Grab behind your knees, rock and roll. Come to a seated position. Quickly stretch out your arms. Right arm goes long. Place your palm of your left hand behind the elbow. Then switch it out. Bringing your right hand behind your left elbow. And then release, shake it out if you need to, bringing your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel strong. I hope you feel the resistance. And I hope that you feel energized for whatever you have going on in the rest of your day. Again, my name is Tiffany. If you enjoyed this class, please share it with a friend, like my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.